It's a 1988 Nova trawler, which is 36 feet and about 450 square feet, given all the different spaces. Since it's a powerboat and it's a trawler, there's just so much vertical space, so it feels a bit bigger than it actually is. It's just all light all the time. There's so much natural light that's able to come in. There's 2 bedrooms. There's the V berth up front and then the aft room in the back. And there's 2 bathrooms, so much bigger than my San Francisco apartment for sure. Even my kitchen table folds down into a bed, so if I have guests come, there's a place for them there as well. When I moved, I got rid of all my furniture. I got rid of a ton of clothes. I've learned you can live with a lot less. Getting creative with storage is always a fun thing to do on a boat. For example, the stairs going into my bedroom is a perfect cupboard for shoes, so that's now my shoe closet. And then in my bedroom, there's just cabinets all around, so I've been able to really utilize a lot of the space for clothes, and kind of under every surface that you see, chances are there's blankets or sheets or towels hidden under there. A lot of the countertops, you'll lift them up and there's really great storage underneath. I have a little boxer that's perfectly shaped for my 2 boxes of tea. I've never really had my own kitchen to make really into my own space, so it's been really, really fun transforming that and figuring out what I need and how to make the most out of all the little hooks and nooks and crannies that are in there. Not a designer myself, so using Houzz was really, really great to get awesome ideas about kind of pillows and how to make the best use of small spaces. So when I moved in, the upholstery, it was pretty old. It was a little bit moldy and had holes in it, and it wasn't looking its best. So we got it reupholstered, and it really helped improve this space a lot. I knew that I wanted to create a space that just made me feel really good and was really calm and welcoming towards guests. My favorite thing to decorate was probably the back deck, because that's where we spend most of our time. We have a table that kind of can serve as a big table for lots of people or fold into a smaller table when we're having more people just standing out there. There's a bar out there and a succulent garden, and that was my favorite space to decorate. When I do work from home, it's definitely the best office I could ever ask for, so it's really nice to be able to work out on the back deck when it's sunny. Gives working from home a whole new meaning. Some people think I'm a little crazy for living on the boat. It's nice knowing that I'm putting my money into something that is mine instead of just renting. It really kind of seems like my floating condo with really good views. The first time it rained, I was here by myself, and it was a little alarming to wake up and realize that it was actually raining inside my room. So I need to fix a couple leaks before the rainy season starts. I bought my boat for $45,000 and expected to put more money into it, really creating the strong foundation. And like you would in a house, you need to make sure that everything is working on the inside before you can start having fun and decorating the outside or what people can see. My dad and my neighbor and then my boyfriend and I all spent a lot of weekends together inside, very small spaces inside my engine room. I have a lot to learn, and it can be a little bit intimidating sometimes, but I'm really lucky that the people around me are so knowledgeable, and they're always willing to help out. Kind of the first thing that anyone says once they find out I'm a liveaboard is, well, let me know if you need anything. I'm just right down the docks. I love the community a lot. There's really kind of all ages here. There's about 40 to 50 of us who live aboard on our boats. And there's families with kids and people later in life who have sailed all over the world and just have the most amazing stories. Living this close to my sister is really fun. We never would have imagined that we'd both end up in the same spot, really. I can see her boat. It's actually in the same slip as mine, 4 docks away, so our boats face each other. It's actually pretty ridiculous. The best way to get to her boat is to kayak, so it's pretty fun to kayak over to see her and her boyfriend for after work and to go visit. My parents were boaters when they were young. They had a Catalina 30 out of Rhode Island, so they've spent all their weekends on their boat. Then once we came out to California, they got a sailboat and started exploring the bay, just kind of fell in love with this area. Evening is hands down the best. Sunsets here, especially this time of year, they happen right off the back deck, so it's perfect. I think the main thing I love is just how connected it is to the outdoors. I mean, when it's high tide or low tide, you know it because it really makes a difference. And when it's windy, that affects how I'm gonna sleep that night. So it's definitely not all glamorous, but I love that there's just so much nature everywhere. Like anytime you look outside, there's going to be birds or sea lions or fish jumping, and it's just really cool to be able to kind of have that so intertwined with life. It's unbeatable in my opinion.